Our fire dispatch received multiple calls at about 11 minutes after 3 a.m. with a report of a house fire. When the firefighters arrived, they said that they could see the large glow from the street when they turned onto the street. When they arrived, fortunately, the one person that was in the house at the time of the fire greeted them outside and was able to confirm that he was the only one inside at the time of the fire, as well as explaining that there was another structure behind the house that also had residents. So at that point, our firefighters were able to concentrate their efforts at making sure that the large amount of fire was knocked down. The firefighters described the fire coming out of 3 out of 4 sides of the structure. At that point, then, they were able to make sure that the building in the back was evacuated, and then they worked really aggressively and were able to knock down the fire. At this point right now, they've got the fire knocked down, and they're just working aggressively to make sure that there's no fire in the open spaces.
Was anyone injured? We had heard something about a possible injury call on our way over.
Yes, so the individual that met them in front of the house when they arrived was transported to Harborview, and the medics are describing his injuries and condition as critical. He suffered some burns and smoke inhalation.
So we also got multiple reports, texts, emails, and phone calls about someone had heard 1, 2, possibly 3 explosions prior to this. Do your guys have any idea what that might have been?
You know, at this point, our firefighters, obviously, when they arrived on scene, I believe the explosions probably happened already because they didn't describe any explosions, and the description of the amount of flame appears that it was already well involved when they arrived. But our fire investigator is on scene, and they're obviously going to ask those questions to be able to determine exactly what caused it.